Good everything. It is Wednesday, October 4th, and it's now 7:30. So we got some rain last night, and today we're supposed to get thunderstorms. That's what the weather people say. And judging by this tote, my watermark is right there. So let's see. I don't see any leaks underneath. So that's a plus. Let's see if there is any leaks around the spigot and how the water is flowing. I'll turn you on. Okay, so I assume I was recording, but obviously I was not. So let's turn this back on. And there is a steady drip where the nozzle meets the outlet. Should be able to see that. Okay, now I'm going to turn this on. And there we go. So the water that's collected in here is just going to be used basically as a rinse out method for the stove before I start using it on the plants. All right. Now we're going to get back to the update of what I was talking about. So I am looking over the garden. Everything seems to be doing fine. I want to get some water in those tree plants with the catchment basin under them because the water has since soaked up in the plants. They're evaporated. I notice here my peppers are turning color. So that's awesome. Yesterday I had my book club, but before I went, I was able to harvest some tomatoes. So this is what I harvested. I'm gonna take them to the house and get them washed up in preparation for the food pantry tomorrow. This is the overview of the, I still got stuff I want to grow of the market garden. Nothing most likely will be done in this bed, like I said, until we get a freeze and everything decides to die off. So that being said, depending on what the weather does today, it's going to be what I do outside. Hopefully thunderstorms don't come until this evening. That way I could do the grass and hopefully get them planted. I'm expecting the TV for the gym to come in tomorrow, and hubby wants to mount it over by where the fridge is at. I want to mount it by the door because I'm thinking it's Alexa enabled, and I think we get better reception just as we walk into the garage. So we'll see when it gets here how we decide on that factor. Have the ducks out, the chickens out. Baby girl is adjusting well. So I'll bring you back later. I will go from there. Okay, it's now high noon and the task at hand is to give this ornamental grass a haircut, and then I'll run some water, have them soaking in some water for a little bit, and then I need to still figure out where I'm going to plant them. So let's see what we could do. Alright, I ended up with 12 once I separated them, and I think I got a place where I'm going to put them now. I think I've finally settled on a spot. Alright, so I got some of the grass planted around the base of this tree. I think, or I could envision them blowing in the wind in a couple of years. So that's what I did with that. And the next spot, I still have one in here I need to do, but I took a few and placed it in this area. I had some hostas die out and opted not to replace them, so there's one there, and there are two, one there, one there. And then the third spot, I did put one between these two lights, one there and one flanking this direction as well. So I'd have to plant up that last one, so let me see where I'm going to put that. Alright, and the last one I planted in the middle there, flanking these two bushes. So hopefully next year they do well and give me a bit of diversity in the yard. There's one last project I need to do, and that is I bought a butterfly, bee, ladybug house situation, and I need to get it mounted. Haven't yet decided where, but let me show you what it looks like. So it's called an insect hotel. So said it's already assembled, and I'm hoping to attract pollinators to my garden, as well as give them a bit of shelter going forward. So let me get this together and I'll bring you back. So one of the compartments has a bit of shaving in it, and it even comes with a cleaning brush here, and has a hook that I could hook it on one of these trees. Just need to figure out where. So hopefully I'll take care of them and they'll take care of me going forward. Bring you back in a bit. So it's about 2:30, and since I'm in the mood of taking care of critters, I have to harvest a corn for one out of critter. So I have a squirrel in the yard, so I'm gonna give him something to snack on. That way he stays away from my stuff. So let me go put that on his table, and I'll show you what I did with that insect hotel. Ended up putting it in this apple tree. If the apple tree comes back next year, I have to readjust. If it don't, and I have to cut it down, then I have to cut it down. but I figure just having it in this general area close to my garden beds would be ideal. So that being said, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I trust everyone had a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll catch you on the next one.